Hi, this video is going to talk you through step 3, which is to look at profiles from Time magazine. We call these mentor texts. And what that means is you're using this example kind of like a mentor, something you can look to copy, to decide, give you guidance, that sort of thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to read a mentor text, and this blue text is a link from the ones provided, and you're going to pay attention to the format and writing strategies the authors use to make their profile informative and interesting. So you're going to type the name of the person here, and then you're going to copy paste an example of a text feature or writing style that you like that the author used, and then you're going to explain why you liked it. So we don't want our writing to be boring. We want it to be interesting. We want to play around with style in addition to having our ideas organized and well thought out and explained. So this is going to give you a chance to kind of get an idea of what other authors do. So I'm going to go ahead and click this link to see what my options are. We tried to do, these are from Time Magazine, but we tried to pick a big variety, hopefully finding different people that you might admire or want to read about. And so you can see all the choices here, and I'm going to pick John Krasinski. And so you can't choose this one because I'm choosing it as the example. So I'm going to go ahead and just look it over. You're going to see his name is written in big all caps font. There is a picture. The author is written directly under it. It's relatively short, just 3 good solid paragraphs. So I'm going to read it and then decide what is it that I like about it. My friend John Krasinski is awesome. He is very strong. He's tall and handsome. He's married to Emily Blunt, so, there's that. He's a New England Patriots fan, but nobody's perfect. Now let's talk about him as a director. This year, audiences were floored, myself included, by his smash horror hit, A Quiet Place. John's third film with himself at the helm balances blood-chilling suspense with real emotion in a genre that often relies on over-the-top violence, jump scares, or effects. He moves us and scares us, and then moves us, which scared us. Producing, directing, and starring in this film redefines his place in Hollywood, and that place is right at the top. John started 2018 as Jim from The Office and has emerged as a bona fide visionary and respected filmmaker. Rarely do films resonate both commercially, A Quiet Place is projected to make 1.3 gabillion, and with critics, it scored 96% on Rotten Tomatoes. The world will continue to see amazing things from my buddy John. Pratt stars in Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, out June 22nd. Okay, so the first thing I did is I just read over the whole thing, and now I'm going to go back and pick out the things that jumped out at me by style. And I'm talking about the things that the author did with, in this case, his writing style that I thought were kind of cool, something that I might choose as an author to emulate or to copy. So 3 things jumped out at me. I'm just going to document 2 of them on the project that I have, where it says, my friend John Krasinski is awesome. He's very strong. He's tall. He's handsome. He's married to Emily Blunt, so there's that. And he's a New England Patriots fan, but nobody's perfect. This got a chuckle out of me. I thought that was really fun because it's saying all of these great things. It really sounds conversational, but then came up with something that isn't necessarily bad, but it makes me laugh. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that. He's a New England's Patriot fan, but nobody's perfect. And I'm going to go back to my paper, and I'm going to copy and paste the text right there. Looks like I need to go ahead and write down, I forgot, S-I-N-S-K-I. Good grief. So I copied and pasted. He's a New England's Patriot fan. So I like it because it's funny, but you need to be more specific than just saying funny. It takes what people might think is bad, even though it is a matter of opinion, to say he has a fault. I thought that was kind of clever. So I'm going to go, I need another one because it's one here and one here. So I'm going to go back to it. And the other one that jumped out at me is when it was talking about this paragraph. I thought it was really cool how they explain why his horror film was better than other horror films. You know, it says he balances blood-chilling suspense with real emotion in a genre that often relies on over-the-top jump scares and effects. And then he says he moved us and scared us and then moved us, which scared us. I love how he uses these short, actually, to be honest with you, they're fragments, just to pause the way that we read it and just the flow of the writing. So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, go back, paste it here. I like it because he uses sentence fragments to pause our reading and emphasize why his scary movies are better than others. Now, the other one that I like that I'm not going to document is, it's called hyperbole. When he says how much money he made, he says he made $1.3 gabillion. Obviously, gabillion is not an actual number, but it's one of those things that emphasizes it's so much money that you can't even imagine how much. And we call that hyperbole. I thought that was really another funny thing that I could have documented but chose not to. So now your job is to pick a different one, and you're going to read through the whole thing and come up with what are some style things that the author does that you think are cool and clever and that you might like to try. You're welcome to read more than that, but only one of them needs to be documented on your assignment. Good luck and have fun.